हेलो हेलो एक गेम हान्ने ओके उडी गाडमा घुमाएको फ्री स्पिन हो दाइ फ्री स्पिन 4 स्पिन हो कि 2 हो कि 3 स्पिन फ्रीमा थियो कतिको जोइन हानौँ ल जोइन हानौँ जोइन के छ त सुरु हो दाइ सुरु हो के भन्नु हो दाइ चार त्यो फ्री स्पिनमा मलाई कहिले केही पर्दैन हो दाइ 3 स्पिन कि 4 स्पिन छ हौ 4 वटा हो कि 3 वटा स्पिन फ्री स्पिन छ क्या त्यही 3टा कि 4 वटा छ क्या फ्री स्पिन लेट्स गो होइन होइन कहाँ एउटै हो दाइ त्यो दाइ अर्कै हो त्यो राज दाइ हो राजु दाइ हो राज र राजु कसरी एउटै भन्नुहुन्छ हौ तपाईँले जहाँ में हर किसी के लिए किसी न किसी को है बनाया तेरा मिलना है you off you on राजु दाइ हुने हो ठिक छ राजु दाइ आउनु भएको 102 को एबिटिआरटी 6 को जीके त्यो जीके हैन छैन नि दाइ कहाँबाट हुनु हौ मसँग त्यो ओके छ त जोइन हान्नु न जोइन हान्नु
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Well,
the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Seattle clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Eto'o was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Eto'o.
Eto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Forlan. Cruyff. And he's cut it out. Rodri makes a dash for it. Spread neatly. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance!
Damn
He
goal.
scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
ला के गरेको मैले
Nepal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Seattle really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Eto!
दामी गोल
Sensational from Eto! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It's Forlan!
है त्यहाँबाट
Oh,
फोर्लानले पो
terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson gets across to intercept that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Aimed beyond the defence. Howson. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Well, now decent chance!
मैले सेभ हान्दिएर यार
And he is... And a chance!
दामी
Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Bale really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been
Offside.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Nepal, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A whisker away from making it 4.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos clears. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Just a keeper in his way. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul.
फल अरे
And that is high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Bale. And he's been shifted off it. Pernis, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, what chance, surely!
Hey,
And no mistake.
my mistake.
And they are right back within touch.
Goal celebration pa haन्न जाता हेर्दा
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
हैन त्यसरी
Well, played through for the wide man. Well read.
त्यसरी
And the
देखाएको
danger is
गरेर यो
averted.
कुनै कुनै बेला स्क्यानहरू
Bellingham.
हुँदैन रहेछ क्या फोटो हाल्न त्यो
Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Nice bit of trickery. Bale!
ला मिस हान्थ्यो
Oh, he's
त्यो भएर
doing that
मार्केट
plenty,
ए
but
दाइ पनि
no.
हाल्नुभएको रहेछ
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the referee has brought play back.
पहिल्यै हो
and
खाएको
showing
अरे
a yellow card.
गणेश दाइ त्यहाँ रिप्लाई दिँदैछन् स्याभेज रिप्लाई
Knocks it into space.
ला
And he's intervened well there.
कस्तो नछिरेको यार
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, super ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bale!
दामी
And that's a tidy finish. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And no, he's seen through all of that.
कुन चाहिँ आइडी दाइ
Now it's Eto.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
साथीको माडी लग्न हान्नुभयो भनेको आएको
Linton, and that interception was most necessary. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating.
लाइक हान्यौँ लाइक 6 जनासम्म त हो लाइक हान्यौँ नौ लाइक हान्यौँ केटा हो लाइक जी है राजु दाइ राम्रो खेल्नुभयो केही छैन दाइ राम्रो खेल्नुभयो त गणेश दाइ हो यो ओइ कुन टिम हो यस्तो मलाई सेक्ने होला यार गणेश दाइले देखो न देखो न देखो न हजुरले आफ्नै पोस्टनिर बल खेलेर गोल खानु भएको न त राम्रै खेल्नु भएको हो त त्यो आफू धेरै होल्डिङ खेल्नुभयो क्या त्यो भएर राम्रो भएन क्या गेम प्ले होल्डिङ मात्र गरेपछि मैले खोसेर हानेको त हो आफ्नै एरियामा बल खेलेर हुँदैन नि दाइ
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Chance!
दामी डिफेन्ड हान्दिएर
Stojkovic carries the ball down the right. He's dribbled past his man here. Dani Olmo. It's a pretty loose
के
pass.
गरेको मेरो इतोले
And it's Stojkovic. Dani Olmo. And the shot!
आम्बो
And how good was that?
हाने नि भनेस् तैँले
Really is a finish of the highest order. And Inter go in front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
ल
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Shot a goal!
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Tevez. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Decent chance!
आम्बो के पासिङ हो यस्तो मलाई सिक्यो
Tevez shivers. He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Big chance! Sensational from Eto! A finish of true class! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
5 minutes till the break. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Great vision. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Stojkovic.
ला म कस्तो फिनिस नहानेको
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nepal can really...
And a chance! Oh,
सब ठिक छ र अर्डर दाइ के छ हजुरको
oh, right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
Great chance!
आमा कसरी छिर्छ यार यस्तो बल
And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
खै दो
great
हाम्रो त
movement
छिर्दैन
and
त
great
यार
use of space to get on the end of the
यस्तो
pass.
लामो
That
स्पेस
pretty much did
बनाएको
it.
Inter Milan leading now. Bonucci. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Real chance!
झन्डै 8 मिनेटसम्मले हान्थ्यो यार
Oh, split second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Yildiz with the short one. Yildiz has it. Here's a chance!
ब्लिच पो
He's going for goal! Costa Curta clears without hesitation. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nepal have reclaimed it. Always onto this. That's a canny finish! Oh,
Hello.
it's come off the upright.
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
कस्तो
They're
सुट
coming
बटन नछिच्यो
again
यार
and
मेरो
again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
लु
That is ended up in no man's land.
के पास हो यो
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nepal could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
2 minutes to be added on. Knocks it into space.
Well,
And that's that.
सेकै भेट्यो सेकै
Nepal
भेट्यो
were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
जिजी गणेश दाइ जिजी स्ट्यान्डर्डमा खेल्न मजा आयो रे ए मजा आउँछ मेरो त फिनिसिङै भएन सर्ट बटन थिचे थिएँ सर्ट हुँदैन बटन साइज बढाउन बढाउनु पर्ने मैले त्यसो मिल्छ कि नै यतिकै बुली हान्न खोजेको हजुरलाई सकिन क्या
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. We'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to...
Harness! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. He's found a way past. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. So we're still where we started right now. Harness, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Eto'o. He's under a lot of pressure there.
First time shot
well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance! Oh, that was
as a game नै खेलेको छैन त्यो ब्राइट भाइ कुन जिग्यो राम्रो सेभ हान्ने छ
all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there.
यस्तै गर्छौ अनि खुलित त
This is their second corner of the game.
धेरै स्किल देखाउनु पर्ने मलाई
He's rising!
Damn goal.
A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lovely heading.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he shoots!
लु हेर्न यो जिगे जहाँ बसिरहेछ त्यही खान्छ नेमारको फ्यानै हो नि
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's found a way through.
सर्टै थिचिदिएन हो मेरो टाइममा यार के हुन थाल्यो
And the referee has blown for
चार्ज
half-time.
गरेर आउँछु ल ओके छ
So
त
it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't
सर्टै
been for the lack
थिचिदिएन
of
त यार मेरो
trying.
के भएको आज
So Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open.
सर्टै थिचेको छैन यार दाइ
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The pull, get the second half going.
त्यही काम बाँकी छ टच एन्ड
The
फिक्स
Tall
खेल्न अब
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hernus. Oh, now here's an interesting
ए
matchup.
बेलिङमलाई दिन खोजेको यसले
And
कसलाई
drop
दियो यार
cost, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernus. Looking for options for movement. Tonali. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Good read, needed to be. Edmilson. Eto, never out of the action for very long. Now that looks a decent ball. Getting up there!
अब अर्को सिन्टुको अब बाँदर अब साथीको मनबाट भयो नि हान्छु ए साथीको फोनबाटै
Tries to play it through. He's had it taken off him. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
फोन आयो भने त मेरैबाट हान्छु नि
Well, you
आउँछ
might
आउँछ
think he
फोन
got off
आउँछ
lightly.
ढुक्क
It
आउँछ
is just a verbal warning.
बुलेट हेडिङ हानिदिउँ न एउटा बुलेट हेडिङ हानौँ न बुलेट हेडिङ
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Costa Curta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, cracking ball. They're urging him to... And the finish! And it's been hooked away. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
ड्र नै
Looking
हुन्छ
to
कि
pass
के
their way up
होइन
the pitch.
यार
Lovely. Now, and Batistuta!
लभली सेभ बाइजी के
And how did he not
सक्षम
put
भाइले
that
कुन
away?
हालिदिएला जस्तो लागेन
Fully appreciates that.
अब
He
त्यो
could have
दाइको
put it
मर्जी
there.
होला
All the keener not to lose it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Has to go back here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha. And that's a dangerous ball. There's the shot!
हान्ने हान
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
लेट यो सर्ट बटन कस्तो लेट थिचिरहेको यार मैले येल्लो खाएर जहिले जोतमा लेटमा थिचेर मैले
Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not the best angle this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
कस्तो बिल्ला हाने यार
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mateus in acres of space out wide.
टाइम छैन हान
So what can they make of this?
ड्र भयो दाइ यो म्याच त
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
So Jim, how do you reflect on
प्लस भयो त यार प्लस 2 दिरा किन यस्तो भएको यार मेरो सर्ट बटन नथिचिने सुलुलुलु यो मेसेजहरु के हेर्नै मिल्दैन यार प्राइभेसी के साह्रो बेटे 300 पैक अफिसियल भनेको खुलितिरे ठीक छैन रे
Reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Fix one day theory.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
And Italy runs
is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dembele played down the flank.
He's
found support out wide. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Looking for the run. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through. Eto'o!
दामी गोल यार
Sensational from
मन्डे
Eto'o!
आउनलाई पनि बबाल बोनसी कार्ड बबाल छ यो टिमले जानेको वाला दामी छ नि दाइ अहिलेसम्मको बेस्ट लागिरहेछ यार मलाई यो आइडीमा
Crispest of hits.
हटाएकै छैन यसलाई मैले स्ट्याम्पलाई बरु हटाएको छु
Such a satisfying
एक
one
दुईचोटि
from his
यसलाई त हटाएकै
perspective,
छैन
knowing he hit it so beautifully.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get it through? Could move up a gear here. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Honest!
होइन होनेसको कत्रो यार
An instinctive save.
कस्तो सेभ हानेको क्या होनेसको यार
Awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good effort.
कहाँनिर
No, just not
अँ
quite.
बब्बाल होला त यार त्यो
Stamp
मन्डे
is
आउने
clearly
झन्
kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players.
La
They're
Pepe,
very
it's
eager to
clear,
take
boy.
that on.
Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Danny Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Bellingham. Ernest. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read
अलबोट
that really
फेरले
well and
फेरिदिएर
stopped
यार
it.
त्यत्रो कुन्टेले त्यत्रो लामो
Danny
खुट्टा छ
Olmo.
यसको
And it's Messi. Played out wide. It's a searching pass. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Nepal leading by the
सर्टहरू
game's
ड्रिब्लिङहरू
only
ओभर
goal.
हान्छ रहनै
1-0
लिइरहेछ
at
यार
the break.
मेरो इतोले के भएको
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Nepal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mateus, Dani Olmo, and here's Dembele.
ओइ ल्या ल्या
Oh, this is a chance, surely! And a neat finish.
त्यो ल्याग भयो कि
Back
रहेछ
in
कसरी
business. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
के भयो
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
ल्याग हुँदैछ ल
And that has been cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Decent chance!
ल्याग भइरहेको थियो
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
जेठमा ल्याग
Yeah,
खायो
they're looking for some imagination, and his
Wait,
job's
no,
going
what
to be
did
to
you-
add that element of craft and guile.
जेठमा
The
ल्याग
man pulling
हानेर
the
गोल
strings.
खायो नि
Shot a goal!
ए
Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
बल्ल स्मुथ चल्यो यार
Barcelona with the lead. That could spell
लु,
trouble.
म्याच के गरेको म
And the finish!
अरे ल म जस्तो जत्मै गेम छ
2-2 to the good.
हुन्छ
And
राजु
they
दाइ
are
हुन्छ
purring. Absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
पातेको भएन
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham running with intent. He's had it taken off him.
अरे हो थेट त्यो जिम जोतमा
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Edmilson plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham receives it in a good
बिलिङमा
position
भेटेको
here.
जिएनएटीले थेट
That's just playing it safe and simple.
कहाँ
That's a
हो
good intervention.
प्लेयरहरू?
That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This is a promising build-up.
वेनेस किन बौलाको पछाडि पछाडि
Mateus.
पुगेछ यार यो
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hernes. Mateus. Spread it left. Best. He's picked his way through.
अब स्टिल
Delivers with- it's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
हवातारमा हारे यार
The referee has seen enough. Nepal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
हारे क्या अब के भन्नु यार
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
गयो नि रेटिङ खोली त्यही यार थैट विन रेट पनि गयो हान्ने नि कमब्याक समब्याक होइन नेट चल्दैन कि के हो यो बङ्गाली बाहिरको प्लेयरहरूको यार 3 टावर लिएर आउँछ यार म चाहिँ लिची खाँदैछु आमा ओइ आइडी त यसको के हो कोलर सोलरदेखि लिएर सब छ त यार यसो त खानु खानु लिची सिची खानु %70 चार्ज ए गोल पो खानु म
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
टुके रेटिङ हान्न सक्दिनँ कि क्या हो म त यार
Quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
ए कहाँबाट आयो त्यो
Now
बोरेला
it's Luis Suarez, and he welcomes it in. Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
आमा हो यसको बोरेला त
That is
पागल
a
खेल्छ
jarring
रहेछ
tackle,
यार
but apparently nothing wrong with it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Eto'o. Bergomi
Really,
does
Ziki
really well to win the ball there.
सड हान्नु पर्ने
That has not
तिमीबाट
gone well. Great vision. Edmilson.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up.
Real chance!
के हान्न सक्दिनँ भनेको 2K रेटिङ हौ दाइ 2K रेटिङ
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Threads one in. And he's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernus. And he's managed to get free. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
जहाँ पनि छ त यार
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish?
ल
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very
सिजन
good.
हान्ने
Can't
हो
ask for much more than that.
म त यो सिजन ट्राई गर्नु छ ट्राई गर्दैछु
All
सक्छु
he
कि
needs to do
सक्दिनँ
is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is
स्ट्याम्प कहाँ कुद्दैछ हौ
offside.
अट्याक हान्न कुद्दैछ यो स्ट्याम्प स्ट्याम्प स्ट्याम्प
Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Eto'o. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
कस्तो जोत जोतमा ट्याकल हान्दा पनि बल भेटेको क्या यार
Dida
अचम्मै
chooses to
लाग्छ
deal with
यार
it himself. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Bellingham steaming forward at pace. Well played. Important challenge that. He's found a way through. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Nepal
Amma,
looking solid, if
squad
not too
तर
much
मारेको
more at
छ यसको
half-time.
squad
It's
त
1-0.
रेडी गर्ने रेडी गर के गर्दैछ हो यो यार कति उयो गरेको पच डेम्बु डेम्बु आएछ
Action
डेम्बु
resumes. Well,
if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
Wait, damn it, damn it only.
He's in, must be! And the shot!
Wait.
And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Looking for the run. Costa Curta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bullet. Showing great feet there. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Dembele. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh,
denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Eto'o, and this is Bale. He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Searching passes played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Edmilson. Hullet.
Pretty robust defending.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Always goal side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Eto'o. He might be in here. Hernus. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
तर यो राम्रो ओपोनेन्ट थिएन हेर्दा स्क्वाड मात्र राम्रो थियो यार.
Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was
entirely desired, but most importantly
they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
साना पारे थियो लाइटमा आवा बन्द गर्नु
के गर्छु म के गर्छु तेरिका च्याउ लाग्यो अरे ओइ नेपाली आए नेपाली दामी म्याच छ है अब चाहिँ हर किसी को नहीं मिलता जहाँ प्यार वहाँ जिन्दगी ओइले अब माथि नै सार्न मिलेन त लु के भयो माथि सार्न मिलेन लु यहाँबाट खुल्न मिल्छ यहाँबाट मिल्दैन त DND ल्यो
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders...
Inzaghi!
Which
in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's quick to return it.
Live board क्यों रे?
Hernes. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can this.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good ball! It's Asa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've got a height advantage.
And it's time for them to use it.
Live board क्यों बन रही है?
And they've got rid.
कसरी बनाउनु अब?
Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Just the keeper in his way. Tries a shot. Goal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Haaland! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Bale. This looks promising. He is through here. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Inzaghi. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Nepal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a little off target. Is there any support? Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, Terrific balance.
ठीक भएन गणेश दाइ लाइभ
To finish.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Danny Olmo. Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away.
Okay.
On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that
That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Nepal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Bale with a real chance here. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice control. So much time and space here. Shoots! And there's
लाइभ त
the goal.
यहाँ देखाइरहेछ नि कमेन्ट कसले पढिरहेछ त लाइभ काटेको
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Chance, surely! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries from distance. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Inzaghi. And there's the shot! And he could have... Oh no, this does not look good. Haaland's cross. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
This is a promising build-up. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely. Big chance! And that's another fine save. Corner number 2 then. And that is that. Nepal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win win achieved with efficiency and certainty.
Here's how I here's how I here's how I